Congresswoman, you have brought up the word impeachment a lot in the past week. You tweeted on Friday, and I know you did this a little bit, but let's talk about the tweet. It said your greatest desire was to lead Donald Trump right into impeachment. I think you've since said that he might do it himself. But in response to your statements, a White House official told NBC News this morning, I'm quoting here, Minority Leader Pelosi has already dismissed this extreme rhetoric. When San Francisco leftist Representative Nancy Pelosi is the one trying to rein you in, you know you are out of touch. Between blocking the president's unquestionably qualified nominees in the Senate and this new extreme impeachment talk, the Democrats have completely lost control and perspective. The majority of Americans are behind the president's efforts to drain the swamp and bring major change to Washington, end quote. Congressman, what's your response to that?
Well, my response is that they have created a response that is not credible. This is the most outrageous and ridiculous president that this country has ever had. He cannot be depended on for anything that he says. And so for them to try and pretend that somehow what I'm saying is outrageous and I've been reined in and all of that, there's no truth to that. As a matter of fact, all that Nancy Pelosi said was she was not ready yet to talk about impeachment. I'm ready to talk about it because I do believe that he has shown us enough and defined himself in ways that we have to be suspicious and concerned about him, and we've got to dig deeper. I'm wondering, was there any collusion between him and Putin and the Kremlin as they hacked into the DNC, into the DCCC, and to members of Congress?
What's your best way of achieving that, though? If you think, if you're suspicious of it, who goes and figures this out?
Well, we have two committees, one on the House side, one on the Senate side, who are supposed to be doing these investigations. And so the people have to make sure that they do real investigations, that they're not whitewash investigations. They have to make sure that the voices are heard. If that continuing to have the protests, continuing together, continuing to put heat on the elected officials, we do that so that we can get credible investigations to find out what was the involvement of this president who loves Putin so well, thinks he's such a great leader, and is prepared to say that we're just as much killers as he is. We got to know more about what his involvement has been, how long he's been planning this, who did he work with, and I believe that he's leading himself right to impeachment.
Congresswoman, we're out of time. You and I will have to talk about